Rabbi Bregman is really incredibly committed to our yeshiva and incredibly committed to the work that he does. He brings such energy, such loyalty, such a tremendous work ethic to the yeshiva, to the school. Our school mission is not really simply to impart information, but it's really to develop people, to develop the next generation of Jewish leaders. We firmly believe that that only happens through real connection. Rabbi Bregman recognizes how important that connection is, and he's a tremendous part of that chain, helping our alumni students maintain their connection to the school and maintain their connection ultimately to their teachers and mentors. Rabbi Bregman is somebody that I believe the St. Louis Jewish community has recognized is not only here to develop the Missouri Torah Institute. While obviously his primary attention and focus is on the work that he does for us, Rabbi Bregman moved here to St. Louis with an energy that he was going to make his mark on this community as a whole. He went out of his way to develop relationships within his local shul, within his synagogue. He and his wife have taken up leadership positions within their communities. And in addition, Rabbi Bregman made it his effort to try to develop connections within the Federation to see how he could contribute to further developing the community in a bigger way. Rabbi Bregman, in every part of his work, always brings a sense of mission, a sense of purpose, a sense of professionalism, and, to be honest, a sense of joy in being able to further whatever project he's involved with. Whether that project is something relatively small like running a raffle campaign, or whether that project is how can I help my shul develop to the next level? How can I bring these students into understanding their role? He always just takes that vision and takes that excitement and it overflows from within himself, and it's naturally shared and imparted into the environment around him. He makes other people want to go and join and do and work to further whatever the Jewish community is going to need.
Lori is the Director of Plan Giving and Endowments. She also is in a role this year as lead staff for our Holocaust Museum campaign. She has been in various roles over her 30 years here, from Director of Women's Philanthropy to YPD, and everybody knows and loves Lori Wishney. She has so much heart and compassion, both for just every donor, every participant. She has such great appreciation for what everyone does. She also has a lot of passion for Ohio State. I think everyone would say that Lori is one of the most caring and compassionate people that they know. She really is full of heart and cares, and she's very genuine. I do think the fact that she is that caring is what makes her so special, but in addition to that, she's very efficient. She kind of keeps us all on track. She's level-headed, very easy to collaborate with. She's always open to new ideas. She's just truly a joy to work with. The timing of this event could not be more perfect. First of all, she just celebrated her 30 years with Jewish Federation, and that is something in which to be so proud. On top of that, with her leadership for the Holocaust Museum campaign, we just are wrapping up the quiet phase and we're starting the public phase. So that accomplishment comes at such a perfect time in Lori's career. I know Lori is so honored to be in this role with the Holocaust Museum. Every time we've done meetings together and presented together, she will sometimes even get teary and just say it's really the honor of her career to work on this project. She knows, unfortunately, there's so much hate in the world, and to know that she's making a difference by helping raise money for this great museum, I know is really, truly an honor to her. You don't see that often these days, that somebody stays at the same place for 30 years. And the way she has grown here and rolled with changes and made change and has just touched lives, I just think it is so remarkable. That just doesn't happen any day, where someone has that ability to kind of roll with the times and still yet make so much impact in the work that they do.
I don't think I can sum up who Fawn is and everything she does in one sentence or even one paragraph. Fawn is the director of the Student-to-Student program, where we bring Jewish teens to area high schools to present about their Judaism authentically and personally, and through those face-to-face, people-to-people interactions, dispel stereotypes about Jews, about our beliefs, about our culture. In the time that Fawn has worked with Student-to-Student, the program has flourished. We now have almost 120 Jewish teens every year, and we estimate that we reach between 3,000 and 4,000 non-Jewish high school students. But in addition to that, Fawn had the vision of bringing student to student to other cities. In the past 2 years, Fawn has helped to launch student to student in Washington, D.C., Chicago, Illinois, Indianapolis, Indiana, and Des Moines, Iowa. And we're planning to expand student to student to 4 new cities this year. I think oftentimes in our Jewish community, we talk about the ways to engage with teens, and there's so many different initiatives and so many different ways that we try to get at the teens. Running student to student is not just about coordinating teens to get them to the right place. Part of what Fawn has to do is come in with this deep grasp of Jewish knowledge and then figure out how to apply it through the teens. And so many of the stories that Fawn will share are these moments where she's sitting in a presentation, she sees the potential for it to go really awry, and she waits just the right amount of time to see the students step into that moment. And those tend to be the moments where they thrive most of all. And I often think that that only happened because Fawn knew enough to wait just the right amount of time to let them step into that leadership role. Fawn just connects with people. She treats everybody with respect. They admire her, they adore her, and she just holds all of these pieces together in such a phenomenal way.